This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Good morning, everyone. I want to share with you a Gemara. A friend of mine, Rabbi Brachfeld, pointed out that there is an incredible Gemara in Masech Brachos Daf Mem Beis with an amazing Tosfos. The Gemara relates a story of Rava and Reb Zera who went to the house of the Reish Galusa, and they visited the Reish Galusa, the Exilarch. And after they finished eating, they removed the table from before them. The Gemara says, "Labasar de saliku taka mikamayu." Afterwards, after the meal, the servants removed the table. Then, shadru lahu ristana mi bei Reish Galusa. They then sent us another portion from the house of the Reish Galusa. Rava ate it. Reb Zera didn't eat it. So Reb Zera said to Rava, "How are you allowed to eat it? Don't you hold? The halacha is once the table is removed, you can't eat anymore. It's a hesach hadas. You would have to make another bracha." Rava said, "No, this is different. We're guests over here. We never know what they're going to bring out. Anan ataka the Reish Galusa samchinan. We're dependent. We're reliant on the table of the Reish Galusa. Sometimes they bring out another portion and another portion. And so, just because they removed the first table, that doesn't mean we're mesiach das. Our mind is always on what they will bring out from the house of the Reish Galusa." Comes Tosfos. And Tosfos says, even though ordinarily, when you say the words, "Come, let's bench," havlanu nevarich, so your meal's done, can't eat anymore, you'd have to make another bracha, it's a new meal. But there's an exception to this rule, says Tosfos, "Divrei hamaschal ataka the Reish Galusa, mishashachach lechal afikoimen," someone who forgot to eat afikoimen. So in other words, you ate your whole meal, you had your fish, you had your soup with your lakshin, you had your boiled chicken, whatever else you eat, you had your dessert, and you said, "Okay, let's bench," and you forgot the afikoimen. Oh no, you can't eat the afikoimen anymore. You're going to have to, your meal is over, you have to bench and maybe wash and eat again. Says Tosfos, someone who forgot to eat the afikoimen. Va'amar, and he says, "Havlanu nevarich, come, let's bench." Einoi hesach hadas, it's not a hesach hadas. You know why? Because on the night of Pesach, you're not sitting at your own table. You're a guest. I'm a guest in my house? Whose table is it? My mother's table? My wife's table? I'm in my own home. I'm the balabas. Says Tosfos, you're a guest, Lil Seder. Anan ataka d'rachmana samchinan. We rely on the table of God. Tosfos is saying the night of the Seder, you're merely a guest sitting at Shulchana d'Rachmana, at the holy table of the Ribbon Shalom himself. So this year, you might be all alone. Your kids, they may be in Lakewood, they may be in Eretz Yisrael, maybe they're in the five towns. Your parents, they may be in their own home. Maybe it's just you and your wife, you and your husband. Maybe it's just you. It's not just you. You're not even at your own table. Kick back, sit back, relax. You're a guest on Pesach. And who's your host? Your host is the Ribono Shel Olam. Anana taka d'rachmana samchinan. What a beautiful thought. And I want to share with you an incredible opportunity. Baruch Hashem, this Sefer came out. I know many of you have heard about it. The Sefer, humble Sefer, Magad Rakia on Pesach. For those who live in the tri-state area, if you order it today, it could come to your house before Pesach. We have enough time to get it to you before the Seder. And if you live a little further away, it should come to you by Chol HaMoed. So here's how you order it. A few people have asked, they heard how to order, they couldn't do it. This will only work on the Torah Anytime website, not on the app. So you go to the Torah Anytime website, you go to speakers, you go to Glatstein, by the bio, there's a link, you click the link, you could order the Sefer, it's at a discounted price with free shipping to anywhere in the United States. So it's very hard to get the Sefer out. Please order, and Be'ezus Hashem, wishing everyone Chag Kosher V'Sameach.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.